De Villiers.
Perhaps the length just a bit short. Cut away. So a decent scoring rate, and that'll be wide. It's too high. It's well played. Shortish, wide-ish, using the angle and the pace. Up and over for 4.
It wasn't ideal. It wasn't ideal circumstances to feel comfortable, to be honest. The man not to be in the bed. I would like to ask you what it was like facing this sort of pace for the first time. That's such a wonderful shot, that really is. Goodness me, doesn't pitch too many up, Mitchell Johnson, so you've got to jump on them when you do get a scoring opportunity. But I've heard it described to me in those terms by a batsman who's facing 150 for the first time, and that moment of realisation goes through your head. You think, I'm actually not in control.
It's over, and you maybe can get hit out of the ground. That's it'll have to be bowled again. Noticed some support. Mitchell Marsh has come back into the back foot as well. Very difficult in a turn. In the air, but in the gap. Yeah, I think that wickets in hand.
It's worth pointing out, Alistair, that I mean, we're sort of not, as they don't have an answer, and that's quite a start for Steve Smith, as AB de Villiers will not tolerate any average deliveries.
Well, you can't bowl this to AB de Villiers. He's got himself in. He's been short of runs in the Zimbabwe series. Steve Smith starts with a long hop and he puts that away.
And they've also got the power of the big hitters, do South Africa.
Get a breakthrough.
And that they need to find an answer for. If you're an Alistair Campbell fan, South Africa will win this game pretty comfortably. You thought he might have been in with that one, Steve Smith. AB de Villiers has smashed it down the ground, not even close. The only people catching that were the ones in the corporate boxes. So they've also identified that Steve Smith is the one that's going to have to go. Was in the slot for AB de Villiers, straight down the ground.
He's just given himself enough room outside off stump to massive hit.
That could have just been an easy single down to the sweeper on the offside, but the class of AB de Villiers intentionally hitting it in the air over extra cover, and 4 more to the total.
Yeah, some wayward bowling by Steve Smith. Too much width. And he just needed to pick his spot there, AB de Villiers, and he just lifted it over extra cover.
That will only be 1. However, a very good over of their chance. Can they back in?
Well, at this stage of the game, Australia are 105 for 1 in South Africa.
Yeah, suppose 10, 59, 55, 40, and now 50 not out. So he's played really well. Well, can he do it for his team?
Got a smudge!
I was...
Oh! No. Waiting! Yes.
Misfield in the covers.
No.
That.
Still a long way to go.
I actually don't think, Ed, that Australia have bowled that. There we go. That's his 50. AB de Villiers. What a cricketer. Superb. Good over though from Mitchell Starc as AB de Villiers brings up his 50 at the end of the 27th over. 160 for 2. Be honest. And out comes the reverse sweep, and he finds the gap. Should only be 2. And this fantastic partnership continues for South Africa.
Overly kind. He had to wait for that. It was dug in short, but it was more of a cutter than a... Well, that's precise. And again, bowling to his field.
Straight away, de Villiers says Tuzi. Gets back comfortably.
That'll be 2 more. And this... It's now gone.
That's AB only 98.
He cuts well. Plenty of work to be done. Too much, in fact. 4 more to de Villiers.
Villiers knew he'd made good contact. He shouted 2 to start off with. He timed it superbly, placed it even better. And raced away to the boundary. So strong square of the wicket. He does a little shimmy across to the offside. Just in case there's 2 straight, he can work it on the leg side and pick up a single. But if there's width, he'll latch onto it quickly.
Big over for them. 10 from it. That's just beautifully placed. It really is an exquisite stroke from AB de Villiers. There's barely a gap between a short extra cover and mid-off, but he manages to find it. Not quite a half volley, but it's just all class from South Africa's number 4.
To be a match winner. Averaging high 20s, 29 I think prior to this game.
Scores in the 80s.
Oh, he's put him down.
Bit of good fortune, and there's a few of those edges going through vacant first slip to when South Africa, or when Australia batted as well.
It just adds insult to injury, doesn't it? Caught and bowl, the simplest of caught and bowl chances, put down the over before and then induces the outside edge, eludes the diving wicketkeeper and away to the boundary.
When you and I were off your own bowling, we've been expecting.
Yeah, the South Africans served up their fair share, particularly early out.
Tightness, or is it going to get worse than that?
Oh
Would you believe it, George Bailey this time?
But that at backward point is as easy as it gets. That's a lovely stroke. Injured or not, clears the front leg and whacks it over mid-off. AB de Villiers, 36 bowl, 234 for 2.
You haven't just done that. That's an IPL shot. Oh my word, it's a trick shot.
Hamstring and all. Down on one knee and scoops it over fine leg. 243 for 2.
It's a new third wicket partnership record. 192. Surpasses the 186 that the same man, de Villiers, and another very good friend of his, Albie Morkles, added for South Africa against Zimbabwe in 2007.
Over mid-off again. He's taking a battering here as Mitchell Starc, and AB de Villiers, as his partner did, raises the triple figures with a majestic shot over mid-off. Another brilliant innings from AB de Villiers. Came in with the side in a precarious situation, as Neil Menthorpe mentioned. 51 for 2 it was. And he's posted another memorable 100 off just 82 deliveries. 200 partnership as well between these two. 201. Ball game. So does he continue playing in the same fashion, or does he just temper it a little bit and make sure he sees his team over the line? Splits the gap perfectly again. Clears the front leg. Swings that willow through the line of the ball. Width offered from James Faulkner, but he also created a fair bit himself, did AB de Villiers. But the result the same, another boundary.
He had that one wobbly over, didn't he? When he was in the mid-80s. He's hitting the middle of his bat now. Average of 59 against Australia.
And these top guys do a sterling job.
Thinking of that now.
De Villiers will hobble through for another brace.
He can hit them first of all, however. And while AB de Villiers looks for another 2, struggling, we'll hand over to Ed.
I'll be wide. I think the most pleasing for many a fan who's watched but it was a crucial time and perhaps could have opened the door. Didn't quite get all of it. We're going to go over the top. But he may yet get the 4. No, he doesn't. So well done, Mitchell Starc. Has to go for another 3. One guess as to who has the highest against Australia. 293 for 3. Yeah, there's the shot. He's probably looking to go a bit straighter than that. Maybe de Villiers. Excellent work. Some fabulous athletes. Mike.
They'll be on top.
Here he goes again. 4 runs, all right. It's spanked. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Speechless. From the way he's batted today, it's just been absolutely fantastic. Just shots like that, you just appreciate the man and his true talent.
Missed out against Zimbabwe. A win by 7 wickets. A couple of fabulous innings, one by the captain A.B. de Villiers and the other by Faf du Plessis, who got a maiden one-day international century.
Yeah, well-deserved win by South Africa. Great innings by their captain, that man A.B. de Villiers, who led from the front, ably supported, and a fantastic innings as well by Faf du Plessis. You can't leave him out.
हेलो दोस्तों, स्वागत है आपका हमारे यूट्यूब चैनल पर। OTT प्लेटफॉर्म डिज्नी प्लस हॉटस्टार ने अपने अपकमिंग प्रोजेक्ट तुमसे ना हो पाएगा का ट्रेलर जारी कर दिया है। कुछ दिनों बाद फिल्म भी रिलीज़ होने वाली है। इस बीच ट्रेलर ने लोगों की दिलचस्पी बढ़ा दी है। फिल्म में कॉरपोरेट लेबर की परेशानियों को सोशल मैसेज के थ्रू दिखाया गया है। इस बीच फिल्म में ईशान सिंह की अदाकारी सबको अट्रैक्ट करती हुई नज़र आ रही है और फिल्म के अनुसार फिल्म इस मूवी के अकॉर्डिंग सबने अपने किरदार को हर मोड़ पे चैलेंज कर रही है। तुमसे ना हो पाएगा यह उन यंगस्टर्स की कहानी है जो ज़िंदगी में आगे तो बढ़ना चाहते हैं, आगे बढ़ने के लिए नौकरी करते हैं, फिर कॉर्पोरेट लाइफ की उलझनों में ऐसे फंसते हैं कि सुकून से जीना भी मुश्किल हो जाता है। लेकिन मुसीबत सिर्फ यहीं ख़त्म नहीं होती है। तुमसे ना हो पाएगा में सोशल मैसेज को मजाकिया अंदाज में कहने की कोशिश की गई है। फिल्म में कॉर्पोरेट लेवल का दर्द बेहद दिलचस्प लेकिन सोचने पर मजबूर करने वाला भी है। ऑफिस में खड़ूस बॉस से डील करना हो या अपने क्रश की लाइफ में एंट्री पाना हो, हर एक मोड़ पर लाइफ एक चैलेंज है। ये तब और भी परेशान कर देता है जब कोई कहता है कि तुमसे ना हो पाएगा। तुमसे ना हो पाएगा में दोस्तों का एक ग्रुप है जो समाज में रूढ़िवादी सोच लोग क्या कहेंगे से डील करता है। ट्रेलर में निचोड़ देने वाली नौकरी को छोड़कर अपना बिजनेस स्टार्ट करने से लेकर फ्रॉड का शिकार होने तक की कहानियाँ दिखाई गई हैं। रिश्तेदार और परिवार तब तक ऐसा रिएक्ट करता है जब तक उनका बेरोजगार इंजीनियर बेटा पैसों के लिए छोटी मोटी नौकरी करने लगता है। यहाँ भी उसे वही सब सुनना पड़ता है कि लोग क्या कहेंगे। तुमसे ना हो पाएगा में युवाओं की दुविधा को दिखाया गया है कि वो समाज में बनाए नियमों के बीच अपने सपनों को आखिरी कैसे पूरा करता है। ट्रेलर में ईशान सिंह और गौरव पांडे की एक्टिंग इम्प्रेस करने वाली है। तुमसे ना हो पाएगा 29 सितंबर को डिज्नी प्लस हॉटस्टार पर रिलीज़ की जाएगी। तुमसे ना हो पाएगा ईशान और गौरव पांडे के साथ महिमा मकवाना, अमाला अकीनेनी, गुरप्रीत सैनी, परमीत सेठी और मेघना मलिक अहम किरदारों में हैं। फिल्म का डायरेक्शन अभिषेक सिन्हा ने किया है, वहीं प्रोडक्शन नितेश तिवारी ने किया है जो दंगल और छिछोरे जैसी हिट फिल्मों बनाने के लिए जाने जाते हैं। फिलहाल इस ट्रेलर रिव्यू में इतना ही। ट्रेलर आपने देख ही लिया होगा और